Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I can't look back on my past and blame some chick in my history for not loving me the way I wanted to be loved, where all the while I just kept my mouth shut. If you've ever felt like you were too nervous to speak up, not that you couldn't, but you felt like you couldn't, then really, it was on you. It was on me. And I'm speaking for myself. I kept my mouth shut a lot. Look, if I didn't speak up in my past relationships, and if I didn't have those uncomfortable, yet very, very necessary and essential conversations, and continually did everything her way to keep the peace so Princess wouldn't get upset, and all the while using the
"I'm just being a nice guy"
excuse, then no, gentlemen, and remember, I'm speaking to myself here in a past sense too, it was my fault that I didn't say what I wanted to say, what I should have said, and that deep down I'm ashamed that I didn't. It was my fault that I didn't speak up. It was my fault that I didn't call things off sooner. And I'm not saying not to acknowledge when Princess does wrong or when she did wrong to you, but it's to stop wasting time in the future doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know about you, but I am tired of relying on this into the future. Anyway. Why are we acting and being passive in the same ways that we don't respect in women? The same games that I've talked about on this channel. It's embarrassing when I think about that I did the same thing in the past and hid behind I'm being a nice guy. No, I was being avoidant. And yes, the selfish twit I was with assumed that I wanted what she wanted because I never told her otherwise. What else is she supposed to feel? We keep blaming the relationship itself, the person, instead of admitting that we sat there passively like a piñata, taking the hits with a smile on our face. And here's the truth. If my response to everything was a polite, yes dear, to chicky poo, when in fact I meant no, if I never spoke up, then can I rationally, logically, in a matter-of-fact, in a grown-up way, blame her? After all, isn't she supposed to trust what I say? She should be trying to trust everything I do and say, and if I play these games, I'm sabotaging her ability to trust me. I hear this a lot, and even I bang this drum for decades. And the phrase is that I did everything right, and I tried over and over again, and it never worked out. And I tried again with a different girlfriend. And somehow, every relationship resembled the same thing, but just with different window dressing. But I think simply saying that I did nothing wrong is a bit of a cop-out, because did you do anything right? Were you more fearless than cowardly? Or were you avoidant, like I was? You know those scenes in movies where someone in a couple is finally going to be honest, they muster up the courage to say, honey, I have something important to tell you, please sit down. And then she says,
"Before you say anything, sweetheart, I just want to tell you how much I love you, how everything's perfect, how our lives couldn't be any better, and I'm so, so happy. So, what did you want to tell me?"
And the guy says, nothing, it's not important. You know, it just occurred to me that we're trying to live this well-written movie, this script, rather than just letting it be real like every other person in our lives, every other relationship we enjoy having, instead of trying to impress. It's stupid. Life is maintenance, whether that maintenance is diet, exercise, family, friends, maintaining your relationships, getting to work on time. I've found that if you avoid the communication maintenance of relationships, your relationship will break down. It's not a set and forget kind of thing. Many of us guys would like it to be so. Logically, I set something in place, it stays that way. But our health and everything else in life is not that way. We need to maintain everything we value in life. And between people, that's communication. Without the relationship maintenance of open and honest communication, it's the equivalent of driving a car until it runs out of fuel or it just breaks down. And if you don't really talk, you're not really there. If you don't exist with your words and curiosity. And here's the important thing. If you don't talk honestly, if you're not present there in the relationship talking honestly, asking questions, not ignoring the warning signs, keeping your mouth shut when you know you shouldn't, something's bothering you, but you ignore it. You're not there if you're hiding. You have a polite, avoidant, nice guy representing you in the relationship, and then when you're on your own or when you're with your buddies, then you can let the real you out. But you're wasting your time. And you might think that, what? I'm giving them a polite version of myself. But what you're giving them is something off the menu that they ordered that you think they want. In essence, they're having a relationship with themselves. They're not even having one with you because you are not there. We need to be fair, philosophically speaking. We need to be honest about things. If, as I've mentioned on this channel, that it's all proper to judge a woman when she lies during the honeymoon period, keeps her mouth shut, doesn't actually express who she is, then we should hold ourselves to that same philosophical standard. Don't forget, the reason why a lot of guys gravitate towards Stoicism and philosophy is because it's consistent. It's not just a male-female thing, it's a fair thing between human beings that has nothing to do other than fairness and right and wrong. We have to be real with ourselves that when we hide by not speaking up, by looking for the excuse that we were just being nice, we didn't want to offend somebody, that we are playing the same games that we detest. We are playing the same games that we complain that women play. We don't respect any of that. So, gentlemen, let's stop doing it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys. Why did I torture myself during this video? The amount of scene changes I did is ridiculous.